Everything's sorted. So how's everybody? I have my earphones on this morning, listening to some podcasts. So happy Thursday. God, we're nearly coming to the end of the week again. Wow. Time is just flying. Absolutely flying. I can't believe it. I was here last night. The place is a little bit of a mess because I was here last night and I was doing up some gorgeous Christmas blends with essential oils, and I did up some little girly blends, and they've got these gorgeous cute little stickers. Very cute. So I'm going to be, I'll pop them up, and if anybody wants any, I'll post them off to them. Be nice, make a nice Christmas present for somebody. They're kind of like room sprays, or you can use them as like a clothes spray or like a perfume spray. They're really nice. They smell just divine. Let's go into that group here. Just make sure if there's any comments coming up. I want to be able to answer them. So let me see, how are we fixed? Here we go. Okay, so oh yeah, I wanted to talk this morning about a 7-day rule. So basically what that is you can manifest anything you want in your life, and you can use this 7-day rule. So these are little things that you could write down and tick them off as you're doing them every single day. Okay, so you could write these things down and tick them off as you're doing them every single day. So it's a 7-day rule, and it'll just help to, and you're doing most of them here. You're doing some of them here through listening to me and through, through gratitude and kind of through what I'm asking you to do, but there are 7 things, okay? So the first one is gratitude. So we're doing that already. So definitely need to be doing that every single day. It helps to raise your vibration, helps you get in alignment with your goal, and help you to manifest and attract in more of what's in alignment with your gratitudes. So the second one is mirror work, which we do. After each of those calls, I get you to do your mirror work. So basically compliment yourself in front of the mirror, but also I want you to take it a little bit further. So this is particularly, did I put peppermint in that? I actually can't remember. This is particularly important if you want to, if you have a goal set, if you have a goal in place and you want to manifest that goal. Obviously, you have a goal in place, you want it to manifest. So this will help, all these little tasks will help your goal to manifest quicker. So I'm just going into the comments here, sorry. Morning, Rose. Marie. So so write these down. So the first one is gratitude. The second one is your mirror work. So when you look into the mirror, you're giving yourself the compliments like what I always tell you to do after this call, but also you need to say your goal in front of the mirror as well. So I'm so happy and grateful now that whatever date it is, and you've whatever it is that your goal is. Really, really important to do it, and do it the same way I tell you to do your mirror work. Look into one eye, say your goal, look into the other eye and say your goal. And because it's a 7-day rule, it's 7 things for 7 days, you need to say it 7 times. So, you're writing out your gratitude list, and you're probably writing out 10 at this stage anyway. So 7 is part of this rule. 7 gratitudes, 7 times saying your goal in front of the mirror. So it's really 14 times because you're saying it into each eye. And then the next thing is your power life script, which is your self-image script. So I always talk about this because this helps you to visualize. So and visualize is another one of these as well. So with your self-image script, you're basically writing out how you want your life to be and how you want your life to look like when you've achieved your goal, and how where you're living, what type of house you're living in. And it can take a little while to write this up. I've mine written up like kind of on my laptop here, so it's just handy. You can just read it, but you also need to record it and listen to it. So the rule in this 7-day rule is to listen to it 7 times a day. So that's why these come in so handy. You can listen to it while you're getting dressed in the morning. You can listen to it while you're out walking the dog. You can listen to it while you're getting ready for bed, while you're brushing your teeth, whatever it is, you can be listening to it. And, you know, it depends on the length of it, you know, and that's up to you. Everybody's is different. Some people's are only a few minutes long. Some people's can be half an hour long. So it all depends on you and the great detail that you want to put into it, which I think is massive. Like, you know, I think detail, the universe loves detail. So the more detail you put into it, the better. So the next one is the before sleep. Well, I mentioned visualization, so I'll say visualization next. So visualization is one that I talk about here all the time. Morning, Elizabeth. I love your peppermint coffee. Have you started doing that, Elizabeth? I know. I actually was wondering there, did I put the peppermint in? And I can feel it going into my eyes now. So yes, I definitely put the peppermint in. Yeah, it's so lovely, isn't it? It just gives it that extra kick. It's gorgeous. And it clears your nose as well. It's great. But I think that's why my nose is sometimes kind of run, because I'm clearing when I'm doing my gratitude call here. So visualization, you know, visualize your goal, you know, as if you're in it and you've achieved it. You know, what is it like for you? Where are you? Where are you walking? What kind of a house is it? What, you know, what's your bank balance like? You know, you're visualizing you know, exactly how it is after you've achieved it, or when you're achieving it, or when you might be celebrating your successes in your visualization. And we do this every Saturday and Sunday morning. If you're wondering how to visualize, we do live here every Saturday and Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. We do some visualization, as well as writing out our gratitude list. So join us at the weekends at 9. I do it at the weekends because people have more time, people are more relaxed. The next one is, before sleep. So you're falling asleep. So you say that, now that I've achieved my goal, how do I feel? Or now that I have achieve my dreams, whatever you want to say it, now that my goal has manifested in my physical world, however you want to say it, you say that as you're falling asleep. How do I feel? And that's helping with visualization then as well. And you do that as you're falling asleep, and the reason you do it while you're falling asleep is because your subconscious mind doesn't sleep, and that's the most time it's going to have the most impact, and the best time it's going to have the most impact in your subconscious mind. So falling asleep, whatever you're thinking about falling asleep, is what your subconscious mind takes on during the night. So make sure that's positive thoughts. If that's negative thoughts, not good. That's happening all night. Your subconscious mind is working on your negativity all night, and things then start to manifest. The wrong things start to manifest. So always keep your thoughts positive as you're falling asleep. That's why when doing Thinking into Results from day one, Sylvia tells us to write a success journal, and that's basically, so you're focusing on your wins of the day, and you're not focusing on what you didn't do. You're not focusing on criticizing yourself over stuff you didn't do, or whatever it is with the kids, or you need to focus on the good. No matter what it was, no matter what put a smile on your face, it could be something tiny. That's what you're focusing on. At night time. It's so important, it really is. And same with your kids, keep it positive for them as well. Make sure they are falling asleep in a positive attitude. And I told you before what I do with mine. I put my hand on them, on their heart, and I tell them how amazing they are, and that's not the last thing I say to them, but it's very powerful. It's very, very powerful for them to know this, and they're listening to the same thing every single night. Remember, repetition is key. Repetition is so important when it comes to then making an impact in their minds and in your own minds. Bob Proctor always talks about repetition, how important it is. Okay, so the other one is your goal card. So have a little card. Now obviously you're not going to have the gold cards that Bob Proctor sent us, but have a card, even a size of a business card, that you can fit it into maybe your phone wallet, or you can fit it into your pocket, you can fit it into your purse, your bag, whatever it is, and carry it around with you. Have a few of them and carry it around with you. And because it's a 7-day rule, you read it 7 days. You read it, 7 times for 7 days. And the reason it's 7 days is because you start to create a new habit. Now the habit may not be created after 7 days, more than likely it won't be. So what the intention is to do for another 7 days, and then another 7 days, and another 7 days. So these are 7 things that we need to do 7 times for 7 days. What else? Oh yeah, and the last one is you need to measure how you're feeling now that your goal is achieved. So, you know, this can take a bit of practice, and this is a really good exercise to do, because, you know, you might think, oh yeah, I feel great, I feel amazing, but do you really feel it? Are you just saying it and you think you feel it? Is it in the conscious mind or is it the subconscious mind? Because if it's just in the conscious mind, that's not the emotional mind. That's the knowledgeable mind. That's where the information goes. But the feelings, the emotional mind, is the subconscious mind. So, you know, measure it. You know, 1 is no, not great, I'm not really feeling it. 5, yeah, getting there. 10 is great, you know, try and get it at 10. So when you visualize, when you talk to yourself, now that my goal is achieved, how do I feel? When you say your goal out loud, when you know, listen to your self-image script, when you're doing all this, that's all in relation to your goal. How are you feeling? Are you feeling those emotions that, you know, when it's achieved, that you're going to feel the exact same way? So, you know, basically when you actually achieve your goal, when it does manifest in your physical world, you should know exactly how that feels. It's going to happen twice, because it's happening now, and it's happening when it materializes, when it manifests in your physical world. So it should happen twice. It's the same with inventing the phone. It happened twice. It happened in the mind first, and then it happened in the physical world. So just be aware of your feelings and measure them. You know, 1 to 10. How is this? Because if you're not feeling it, you have to work on that, and that can take a little bit of practice. But sometimes it can be very easy. But if you have your self-image script written out, you know, you're putting thought into that. So that's evoking emotions anyway. So I hope that makes sense. There's the 7 things. So if you want to have a little checklist and check them off, gratitude, your mirror work, your goal card, visualization, your self-image script, you're measuring your, how many was that? Measuring your feelings, measuring and your emotions attached to your goal, and your pre-sleep moment. So any questions at all on those, let me know. Maybe watch the video back if you need to kind of brush up on them, if you kind of forget what I was talking about. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm not confusing anybody. Let me know. And also, what was I going to say? Yeah, if you're on Facebook as well, let me know. I'm going to do, I might do a more in-depth video on my Gratitude and Oils page on Facebook later. And, you know, anybody on Instagram can go and watch that as well. So remember the prizes that I have up for grabs for the end of the month. Loads of doTERRA products, all natural products. Morning, Maura. Yeah, let me know if you... if you want to join that. So I'll do it on Instagram as well, that if you if you like my post and follow me and tag 3 people, get those three people to follow me as well, I will your name will be in the hat to win the prize as well. So I might pop that up later on my Instagram feed. So I think we will write our list now. I think I've talked for long enough. So yeah, so 7 things for 7 days. It's kind of exciting, because if you have a checklist, and you're like, okay, that's done. Obviously, there will be one that's not done up until, you know, you can tick it the next day, because it's the one as you're falling asleep. Okay, so Thursday, the 19th of November. Okay, and today I am grateful for. So remember, you can write that once at the top of your page. You don't have to write it all the way down. Today I'm grateful for, and the first one to write down is Bob Proctor's November one. My mind is always fixed upon the best. Therefore, it tends to become, isn't it? To become and attract the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, perfect. So we'll write a few more and see how we go. At least 7 anyway, if we're doing the 7-day rule. So it's seven things for 7 days. So I think I might set up a challenge that we do these 7 things every day. And then the next morning, when I'm on here, we'll write, you know, we'll say, yes, done. That's what I might do, actually. That's an idea. Maybe starting, let me see. starting next Monday. Now, you can do them obviously from today. I'm not going to stop you from doing them today, obviously, that's a great thing. But yeah, I might do a 7-day rule starting Monday, do Monday to Monday. Think about that. So yeah, actually I will do that because that'll give you time to write out your self-image script. So if you haven't written it already, so just write out exactly what you want for your life and how you want it to, how you want your life to look like. I'm thinking as I'm talking here. So how you want your life to look like, you know, even the car you're driving, the house you're living in, where you're living. Do you have another dog? Do you have a second house? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I love when ideas come to me. So these are called inspired actions. So inspired actions is when you actually take action. So you need to take action on these ideas that you get that come into your mind. If they feel good, some of them may not feel good. So, okay. Okay, how are we getting on? Getting on writing your list. Morning, Fiona. Okay, so we'll write a couple more and then we will send love. Morning.
Are you doing gratitude?
I am. Right over.
Looking for the Play-Doh that I left here.
Oh, it's behind you up on top.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so at the bottom, for this and for more, I am grateful. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. So, as I always say, if you haven't that finished, or if you want to write a few more, feel free, because you know our energy does start to dip throughout the day, and you know you want to keep in that attitude of gratitude all day long if you can, for as most of the day as you possibly can. So now I'm going to grab an oil. So I'm grabbing clove. Clove oil is actually one of my freebies. I'm giving this away for free as part of the prize for the end of this month. It's a lovely one for. It's a really kind of a Christmassy one, clove and cinnamon. So it's strongish. You wouldn't be putting it on topically now without any carrier oil, but it's really, really high in antioxidants. So you know how carrots and blueberries are really high in antioxidants, and it's called an ORAC scale is how they're measured, and they measure at about one of them is 500 and the other one is 2000 or something like that. I forget now because I was doing it in my classes, in my oils classes. But this one measures, as in, you know, a couple of drops, measures up in 1,000,000. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
800 hours.
So powerful. So I brought it up here because it's one I kind of forget about. Oh, actually, it's really, really good for your teeth. So that's why the toothpaste, the On Guard toothpaste, which is a prize as well, there's clove in it. So there's clove in the On Guard blend, and the On Guard blend is really, it's our protective blend, so it's for help our immunity. So clove is it's the highest one in antioxidants, so it's good to take it internally every day. I do forget about it actually. So you could take it in your water. Now it's kind of hottish, but it's nice in like in your whiskey or like a hot port. Don't like whiskey, so I like a hot port at Christmas time, and I would pop in a couple of drops of that. Let me see what else. So it's warm and spicy, so it is very relaxing, and it's lovely to diffuse. So it's good for freshening your breath. So doTERRA actually do an On Guard mouthwash. So or you can make your own. Absolutely make your own as well. What else does it say? So it's good for cooking. So yeah, so you put it into your food and take it internally. So yeah, so there's lots of ideas there, you know, breads and scones and all that kind of thing. So that's clove oil. So emotionally, actually, I don't know. I don't emotions book here. Emotionally, clove oil. It's the oil of boundaries. Okay, so On Guard is the oil of kind of it's nearly kind of not the same, but On Guard kind of protects you from people that are draining your energy. But clove oil is the oil of boundaries, so it supports individuals in letting go of victim mentality. And if you're feeling defeated, dominated, enslaved, if you have fear of rejection, intimidated, controlled, or codependent, so it helps you feel more empowered, clear your boundaries, protected. courageous, independent, capable, proactive, and integrity. So it's a good one to apply to the bottom of the feet, the sacral chakra, which is the lower stomach as well. So we'll do a separate video on that. Okay, so let's send love to people that are bothering us. So think of somebody that you has done something to you and you're finding it very hard to forgive them, or anytime you think about them, you get angry, and that is bringing down your vibration. So they have some of your energy. You want to get that back. So let's just release you from your own past. You're a prisoner of your own past when you're doing this. So let's just do this. Picture them standing in front of you, white light going from your heart to theirs, and sending love. You don't have to say anything. This is nothing to do with them. This is all about you getting your energy back and making more space inside of you for positive energy. Excuse me. So we'll close our eyes. It only takes a few seconds. We'll do it with one person, then we'll do it with another one, and then we'll do it with ourselves. And I'll prompt you along the way. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. When you're ready, move on to person number 2. Okay, perfect. When you're ready, move on to yourself. So picture you standing in front of you, white light going from your heart to yours, and sending love. Okay, perfect. So next we ask the universe for guidance. So we ask the universe to guide us throughout the day. You know, it's a good thing to practice this throughout the day. This helps us to follow your intuition, helps you when you get ideas, if they feel good, it helps you to take action on those ideas. And these are called inspired actions, what I mentioned earlier. So just ask we close our eyes and just ask the question. Tell the universe you're in receptive mode. You're waiting. You're ready for these answers, and you're ready to take action. And it could be something as simple as, who can I help today? Or what is my goal? What do I really want? And always think about your goal as if you've 10 million euros in your bank account, because a lot of people will think about their goal, oh well, I can't do that because I don't have the money to do it. Don't worry about the how. When you're setting a goal, you do not give one thought to the how. You're just thinking of what you really want to do. So what do you really want to do? What do you really want to have? That could be your goal. It could be a new home, or whatever it is. So whatever it is for you. So ask the question and then let it go. We don't think about it all day long, but we do practice this throughout the day. Definitely practice it again when you get a spare 5 minutes. Just practice it. Take 5 minutes out of your day and put on some nice soft music, relax, maybe meditate, and then just ask the questions. Okay. Alrighty. So we close our eyes and ask the question. Take a few seconds. Okay, perfect. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something from it. Let me know what are your thoughts. What do what do you think of the 7-day rule? Will you start it with me? This new challenge on Monday. And start thinking about your self-image script. Look back on the video if you missed the start. I'm going to start a new challenge come Monday. It's a 7-day challenge, and so you will need to start maybe over the weekend. Start thinking about what you want for your life and what your goal is. So after this call, head over to your mirror and give yourself the compliments. Look into one eye. I love you. You are perfect as you are, and at least 3 more compliments. Same as the other eye. I love you. You are perfect as you are, and at least 3 more compliments. Such a lovely thing to do. And also, if you're doing the 7-day rule, you're going to be saying your goal as well in front of the mirror. You're looking into the mirror anyway. You're doing it while you brush your teeth. Whatever it is, you don't have to take extra time to do this. So thank you so much for joining me, for your lovely comments, and I hope you learned something. And if I'm confusing you, if you have any questions or comments, count me in for the challenge. Yay! I've 1 person in. Woohoo! Brilliant. So if you have any questions or comments, you know where I am. Alrighty, we'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early at 7:30. Bye.